hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming along on this adventure. It's been a while since I've posted a video. It's been certainly a couple of months. But today I find myself in a beautiful part of Scotland in the Monadh Liath Mountains, and the plan is to climb 3 Munros, Càrn Dearg, Càrn Sgulain and Monadhliath. And I'm joined by my good pals Alan and Zoe. Now you might recognise Alan from my video from my time in Nepal climbing Munro. So Alan and I have actually climbed a few mountains together. We first climbed together on Kilimanjaro and we've basically been pals ever since. And this is Alan's neck of the woods because he's a proper Highlander, and Zoe is a very, very dear friend. And yeah, we don't get a chance to climb too often, but today was one of those opportunities, and with the weather forecast being pretty good, we thought we should try and make the most of it. So aye, thanks for coming back, thanks for joining us on this adventure, and I hope you enjoy. Look at that sun.
Go on.
Oh, thank you.
The townies jumping the gate.
That bridge is about as safe and secure as the Tories' economic policy. Oh. Right, we have just crossed the Alt Fiundrai, at least I think that's how you pronounce it. And we're about an hour into the walk, and I think about halfway to the first Munro, Càrn Dearg. Oh, it's really lovely. Slightly more cloud than what I was anticipating, and slightly more cloud than what the forecast would have suggested. But this is not putting a dampen to our day. So let's go. The path has turned quite boggy, and it's well, for anyone that's walked through bog before, you'll know that it's just energy zapping, and you just feel like you sink in places. But I can't remember what the bog factor was on Walk Highlands for these sets of hills, but from what I'm guessing, it must be like a 4 at least. But oh, there you go, just for a wee slip. But it's still a beautiful walk nonetheless, and we're having a nice time. Anyway, I better go and catch these two up. So we've come off the route slightly, not on purpose. I was following a stalker's path, which I just instinctively thought was the route, but then when I checked the GPS, it was showing that we were about a couple of 100 metres uphill of the path. Now, I'm not sure where we went wrong, because I feel like we were sticking to what was a pretty decent and well trodden path. But hey ho, we're making a bit of a beeline down this hillside to catch up with the path on the other side of what is a little corrie, and then it should be sharply and steeply up a craggy ridgeline up to Càrn Dearg and the first Munro of the day. We're back in the path. Panic over.
something.
So we've just gained the ridge line from a steep pull up from that corrie, and that is steep. And after a lot of bog, a steep pull up from a corrie was not exactly what the legs were needing. But that being said, we are only a stone's throw from the first summit of Càrn Dearg. Whew. Did you touch the tip?
We touch it together.
Touch the tip together. Right. Here we are at the summit of Càrn Dearg.
Woo! Woo!
First Munro of the day. We're not going to hang around, or maybe just have a quick snack. Maybe a wee cup of coffee, but then we've got 2 more Munros and a long plateau ahead of us. How's your grated cheese? So, just had a spot of lunch. Alan's had his rolls and grated cheese because he's a posh boy. Whereas I had just sliced cheese because I'm a normie. And yeah, well, it was needed after that. After all that bog and steep pull-ups up to the first Munro. Definitely felt like I'd earned that lunch. Managed to find a little sheltered spot. And we parked our bums down for 20 minutes, which was good. Now that we're feeling a bit more energised, we're going to head along this undulating plateau to the next Munro.
Just booted it.
How are we feeling, team?
Great.
All good, still going strong after our wee lunch stop. This is me
I feel good.
monologuing to the camera. Zoe hasn't seen this in progress.
No. Only on the big screen.
Put my posh voice on for the camera instead of rubber bumpers and woolly jumpers.
The company I need to put up with. No, the company's good, to be fair. But quick update. We are about, I want to say, almost halfway along this plateau. I'm not sure how long till Càrn Sgulain, but looking at the map it still looks like quite a long way. But everybody's in good spirits, I think. Nobody's like, no one's complaining much, and we've got
Aimed.
plenty of sweeties. Although, for some reason, do you know what I don't get? And I apologise to anybody that loves these sweeties, but you know, a Tangtastic, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. And I know that puts me in a very, very minority club. I just don't like them. Too fizzy, it makes my face like scrunch up. I don't like it. There you go, controversial opinion for the day. Didn't think you'd get one of them, but hey ho. Right, let's crack on.
Let's go!
So we are approaching the second Munro, Càrn Sgulain, and we're just at the Bialach. Well, I think it's a Bialach between that and the final Munro-ish, and we should be there in just a few minutes. That is a bloody long walk from Càrn Dearg to here. plateau is longer than you think.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Yes, great jump.
Thanks. Exactly. That's still there. Oh, I could have just done that, yeah.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
How does it feel? We're almost at the second Munro of the day.
No feeling like it. I can't wait for the third. I think we should race to the top of the third. Like, when we get to a reasonable distance to it. No? No.
At this point in the walk, the wind had really picked up, so much so that it actually blew my camera over as we approached the summit of Càrn Sgulain. We weren't going to let the wind ruin what was an incredible day in the mountains, so we ploughed on to the third Munro over what was quite a considerable bog field. At this point in the day we were approaching about 20k in distance and we were all pretty knackered. Before too long we were approaching the final summit of the day. On top of Achaic is a pretty impressive cairn, and the wind at this point had truly picked up and there was just no way I could talk to the camera at this point. It was just wind noise. From here it was an easy walk back to the car, along a good grassy path, across a couple of bog patches, and then onto a hydro track which led all the way back to the car park. Unfortunately, we are coming towards the end of the video now, and I just want to take this time to say thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do let me know. I love hearing from people and I enjoy reading all the comments, and I always try my best to respond. If this is the first time you've came across my channel, please do let me know what you think of the video. I always enjoy hearing from new people, and if you have enjoyed it, maybe you could consider subscribing. I do appreciate it, and it does go a long way in helping me grow the channel too.
Oh! Nailed it! What happened there?
I had a fantastic day in the hills. I had great company with Alan and Zoe, and I'm really looking forward to the next time that we can all get out together. But until the next adventure, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the hills soon.